Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing right. I know a lot of changes are happening and some people have a hard time letting go. But I promise that if you try real hard, no matter what, you'll get to where you're meant to be. And the angels want to let you know that that will require purification. Definitely. Let me move this out of the way. So that's gonna have wherever you want to be in its own right, it's gonna require some form of purifying your old ways. I have to sneeze. 1 second, you guys. And I can't just sneeze. Okay. So today's reading is gonna be for Divine Masculine. A little look into how he's feeling, how he's looking at things, his perspective. Real quick, some cards that fell out when I asked specifically for Divine Masculine. On every deck I shuffled and called for every angel and my twin's higher self as well as my higher self, and this is what popped out when I had called his higher self. So it adds up to a 3. The Winged Seer. This one, it looked a little bit sad. It could be going through wanting to see a change and knowing that there needs to be a change in the type of relationships there are in the world. So they are seeing clearly, and they're also maybe sad about what they see out in the world, you know? It's not that great out there. So this also fell out when I asked for the deck to be dedicated. I called for all my angels, and I also called in specifically with this deck the grandparents, ancestors, and mother of the twin, of our twin, my twin, and this will help you guys if you resonate with this reading. If not, please kindly just not watch anymore. Okay, so yeah, this is the third energy, so spirit, or again even their ancestors, magic itself, sorry, drinking tea, believing itself, believement itself, is that right? All right, the last ones that fell out were accept heaven's help. Okay, you've prayed to get help, so accept heaven's help. Waves of prosperity. You guys, the waves that we are experiencing or currently undergoing, eyes landed on 303, are definitely new. They're definitely abundant and exciting depending on your perspective, right? So embrace these opportunities. Let them wash over you now, okay? I want to say celebrate. Celebrate this. More tea. 1 sec. Mother healing is going on. As your feelings towards your mother heal, you manifest your desires. It could also even be other mothers that are in your realm. Okay, it could just be whatever route you are taking, whether it be expressing your love and taking that right, or not, and it's just your own mother. Whatever mother is in your route, trust me. If you look at each other with a more sense of respect or commonality, you will see each other with awe. You'll see her with more with awe, a sense of awe, and you'll be able to manifest your desires. Again, whatever route you are taking, it's all divine magic, and it's all leading, like in my last reading, it said it's all leading to positivity, and abundance, right? So that's what that is. It's all healing it, all those mother issues, however they may be in your reality. You're helping manifest your desires rapidly, and I learned that today, and it's coincidence. Divine magic, guys. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Whew. That's cool. So expect miracles, because it's true. I feel that too. So it says you are being helped. Again, we had the accept help. We've been asking for help. Now we've got help. Heaven is working behind the scenes, and we've gotten this card before. These are all the ones that just popped out, you guys. So let me just center myself, and we'll start with Divine Masculine's reading. guys, so while I center myself and ask Michael what we should do first with you guys, just listen to this. It's whale sounds. Okay, we're gonna go right straight into how Divine Masculine is seeing this. Now you have to also remember you've been connected lifetimes and lifetimes before. So now considering also all the magic that you've seen already happen in your own life currently since about April. Late April. All of this isn't too hard to believe anymore, and it shouldn't be. If it is, doesn't mean that it's not real. You just need to work on some things. Okay? And for those that are feeling down still, here's your... Don't be so fickle. Okay? Stop being wishy-washy. And it's really like the kind of thing that my own twin gave me as advice when I met him on one of our first dates was, if you're gonna let someone tell you you can't, or that it's not true, or that you can't do something, then you can't. Okay? You never could. If you could let someone easily tell you something like that. And for Divine Masculine, here we go. Right in. Fragmented. Every time I see this card for you, I feel like you are... If there were parts of you that you came across, you found parts of yourself that you didn't agree with, or that you couldn't connect with, and you want to. Either way, you're fixing this gap between you and it. This fragment. Okay, so now, what this... Oh, look at the difference of colors. Look, it's like dry and it doesn't look so good, but look at how rich this is. This is like Divine Feminine's youth right here. Like clear plastic, glitter, pearl stuff. Mirrors, oh my gosh, and pink, heart chakra. So what I'm getting with this real quick is that it's just the more she heals, the more she loves, the more she is her child self. It projects literally behind her a ray, helping you, Divine Masculine, help these gaps, these fragmented parts of you, help them be, in fact, love them. Help you be, in fact, love those things about you, or at least heal them, because she sees this about you. They've seen it and they love that about you, your wounds. They've observed that. And now they're helping maybe possibly open your eyes, Divine Masculine, if you are ever so gracious to let that be the case. Maybe be open to the mystics of this realm. Try to put glitter on my hands, spray glitter, and it's just kind of not working. So if you see anything flake off, that was that spray glitter. Okay. Wow, it's like captivating whale sounds, right? I hope you guys can hear it. Okay. We have also for you, Divine Masculine, Shooting Star. You have confirmation. If you've been waiting for it, here it is. And this is our confirmation deck over here. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Look, this is you guys in the past lives in the back as children maybe. But when you come around, it'll be like this. Like us hard at work, and him will be maybe Divine Masculine. You may need to fake it till you make it and look, relaxed and like, oh, hi. But we know that you have gone through a lot, that a lot is being asked of you regarding, children maybe, because that's what cups mean, or loves. It's kind of like a lot of bets. Is that a bet? Like when you do rock, paper, scissors, is that a bet? Well, a lot of decisions, or a lot of you're walking away towards things that were already close to you anyway, and or trying to take. I'm getting. You also have the card, the Queen of Cups. So, and I think that's why you're walking away. You're becoming an introverted inspirer. No, inspector. Inspecting very much inside. It's like the Queen of Cups. Maybe you know exactly what you need. It could be that this is who you are inside, and your higher self has came in to know. This also reminds me of a reading by, oh, what's her name? Um, I'll have to double check for you guys. 1 second. Hi, you guys. So before my phone charges back up, I would like to get that music back on with for you guys during the reading. But I do want to share these cards from, oh, forget it. What's the point of even trying to guess now, right? Some beautiful. Oh, it's actually, I do know which one it is. It's the As Above, So Below deck, guys. And this is the As Above portion of the companion decks. So we have Beltane. Ooh, phone's on. So it's a coincidence that we had just passed that May Beltane time. Hopefully we had that activation. I still have to look at mine. I know I feel it. Definitely. I just need to watch it. Even though I've tried, couldn't open it on my phone. But yeah, so Beltane. And look, the king and queen are crowned, right? So then we had this one, which was in reverse, and it made me initially think my personal story is my twins' karmic thing that's going on right now, or may not be going on anymore, because I'll let you guys know, like, there's no more engagement on her end. So like, I'm not sure what's going on, but hopefully everyone is doing all right. As in my twin with it, because that's what I felt her. So she was in reverse, so she might not be too happy with what divine masculine is having happened to him, because what's occurring right now, when I saw this card, it made me think of like kind of like Avatar ish, if you will. Like all these lights, I think they're birds or fairies, I'm not sure, but they are lighting up in this tree with the new, so it's kind of like hellish, like the world itself, this 3D, but they're all being lit up and called to their calling. So listen in, this is when the reading is starting to get good. Okay, I could feel it. So yeah, that's crows are also symbolic, things are ending, and then that brings me to perfect. This is what I thought when I saw this. It's like, oh shit, things are happening, things are being it's time. And that's what the wheel means, right? The wheel, it's just time. Like it's almost like seasons. It's like gonna bound to happen, and it's happening now, and this is what's happening, and this is what's happening. People are waking up. And also, if another way to read this, if it wasn't upside down, would be us, divine feminine fire sign, maybe. Also just divine feminine passionate, divine feminine holding that light on, holding space through the dark, scary depths. All right, so run through real quick. Shit's happening. We're holding like in space, and what's happening is Beltane activations. King and queens are crowned, and uniting maybe, and even you have to admit, or have to at least come to agreement, or yeah, that it can be for a brief moment, and then it'd be like that for a minute before it sticks with our frog prince. Here, he's the eyes. Other than that, that was it with these cards. Okay, glad I got that out with you. I have this book that I got at a thrift store like while back. It's like falling apart. It's by Aubrey P. Andelin. It's called, let's see if you can see this, Man of Steel, and it's inside. It was written right here, to Glenn, a wonderful son. I'm thankful the Lord was so good to me. This is to wish you all the happiness and harmony a home can hold. Lots of love, Mom and the clan. Now, I did not know that was going to be in there when I bought it. I just thought, I read this, I think. It describes a simple and foresight way of what it takes to be a man and how to be a man at the time of where few clear-cut answers are given. The reader will find it refreshing and inspiring to see a sensible, understandable, and workable guide for masculine fulfillment. In learning what it means to be a man, the reader will also learn how to understand women, to learn what women appreciate in men, and what it takes to provide women and children with security. Among other subjects, the author discusses practical solutions to many of the difficult situations in which commonly arise in marriage. So this is just really good, apparently analyzes women beautifully, especially their needs for marriage, and it correlates, the masculine, their nature, and their temperament, and a bunch of good stuff. So I haven't read it, but it just felt good. So what I'm gonna do is pick random pages as we go for divine masculine, since this is how you feel about all of this that's going on. All right. Yeah. So we'll just off with the jacket. I don't think we need that anymore. It's falling apart. Anyway, all right, guys. So back. If you're still with me, we'll go with the past life deck real quick and see what Archangel Michael, Chamuel, Raphael, Zaphiel, Metatron, my higher self, my twin's higher self, popped out, unrequited love, okay, okay, what about this? And they feel bad about some sort of, unrequited love. Imprisonment or slavery, and it's the same color. It's the exact same color. Maybe the path they took, that's what I see when I see that tunnel. The path they took is now hard to get away from. I just found out that my twin's karmic is Chief's daughter. So, oh boy, brother, that's going to be hard to rock away, right? But if you're also Cancer, it's going to be a lot of people are going to want to come at that. And it must feel good to be Chief's daughter, perfect and pretty. Show horsey, huh? It's not going to be easy to change or even to get through, especially since she is an Aquarius. But enough about me and enough about Aquarius. You guys are awesome. But again, same color, Egypt. Again, I'm just going to share my part real quick. My twin would have an easier time because of my Basque, even if I wasn't Basque Gypsy, Egypt. I feel like your past divine feminine, your karmic lineage, all that will be so much easier than the world out there. Once they want to hunt, it would be not just the easiest hunt, but the more sensible hunt, more reachable, attainable. I'm not even sure. It's not that it's easiest. It's still meant for. Oh, see, it's not full of their phobias. It's not full of what they fear. Possibly other people out there, their karmics that aren't meant for them, they're going to just bring up their fears because that's their designed. Karmic relationships. See, you guys, I didn't even see that. Yeah, and we're all sticking with the same kind of color. Their phobias, however, will be blue. That's the only little thing that's still dull, but blue heart. Throat chakra. So their fears will be known and that karmic stuff, and that's not great. So Atlantis came up. That is great. We're trying to come back. Remember, I think I mentioned that in the beginning, the underwater. Oh, my phone's on. Let me turn on the underwater noise. 1 second, guys. Okay. So, yeah, Atlantis. Crazy wave just hit me. Okay. Health. Make sure you guys are trying to get your kundalini. Just wake up. Just wake up. Make sure you're awake. Father, heal all these issues, okay? I think that's enough for the past life deck. Maybe one more if it falls out. Nope. Oh! Too many. We'll take them. What's this all about? So finances are probably affecting this stuff right now. Trust is affecting everything right now, so have faith in these changes as well. And allowances of forgiveness and expressions of love, okay? spirituality and religion. You might have to balance that, whatever that is. Just, our knight is back. Our knight is doing these things. He's coming with these things, and he's bearing your symbol, divine feminine. He's picking that up, and he knows. Checking out his sword, dusting off those tools, break them out of that shed in the back, seeing like, yeah, he is a knight, stepping back into that. It's like Peter Pan, where they are, come on, Peter, and he's just like, is it really? Until that one guy, what is it, Rafiki or Rafiki? Rufio. Rufio comes up and tries to diss him, and it's a back and forth, you snot-nosed dog brain eating blah blah blah, and you're blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And finally in that scene it turns into the fake food being real. It's all, they're remembering who they are, and it's all becoming real. And I saw a commercial for a car that's already been, no, it's Diamond. It's a perfume called Diamond, something about diamonds. I'll post it. It is amazing what a sync it is. What syncs are going on, okay? So we had father and mother going on. We've also been each other's parents in another life. I think everything is starting to line up, right? Right? Right, perfectly. So I got these two, Aloha Healing and the Power of 3. So 9 and 19. I think we're just all ready for this level of leveling up, this completion, finishing up any last ends, and I think that's why they're taking so long, because they want to do this with grace. They want to make sure that whenever they extend that understanding, when they respond, that they can defend your honor out loud to anyone. Until then, until they're fully free and out of whatever they're entangled in, I believe it's fine for them to wait. It's more honorable. It's less doggy, and it's, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like the pureness of the honeymoon. He wants to be able to feel that. They don't want it before or while they're still tangled and smiling at someone. You don't want to be two-faced, right? Wow. Wow, it's the wish, and they want that new world, that new earth. I have that right up there somewhere on the table. Okay, so one of these texts is for what will happen soon from Divine Masculine. 22:44, I landed on the clock. Okay. I just put some whale sounds on for you guys. Now is the perfect time to ask. My twin flame, I won't say his name, I'll mouth it here, and his ancestors, his most definitely energy of his grandparents, who are thankfully still here, his mother as well. So we have the Empress. I think she's rooting for us, you guys, and that's just my take. I'll go a little faster so it can make more sense to most people. We have the Ace of Cups. Now, if this was in reverse, I'm not sure, but she may just want this for him in the right way, not for him to settle possibly with something she knows might be an illusion or deceiving him. Wow, clarification, angels, please. Michael, interpretation. That's her interpretation, that someone's deceiving him. And to wait, because what is that? Trickling water. That is not the sound that I wanted. I want more whale sounds. Okay, 1 second. Okay, and retreat into nature. So apparently, like, this is what we're getting. They want, their ancestors are asking them to wait, to interpret this clearly and deeply, that it might be an illusion. This Ace of Cups for their Empress is what they want, and they want them to retreat into nature. And it's funny because my twin flame's mother is a very big hiker, very big. So we're going to continue on. Okay, I feel guided to just open up on a random page in this book, The psychic guidebook. Hold on. Rebuild. Keywords: collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, awareness. Okay, guys, so the dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. I'm reading from this. Here. Okay. Relationships can begin to grow many layers, consisting of joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. I'm not sure if this is from Divine Masculine to us or from their parents, but hey, this is really good. If you're in this position, Divine Masculine, not only do you have another page that I need to read to you, but it's all a part of the process, okay? So listen, now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it is still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons. One based on truth, honesty, and love. Use awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship on a clear, steady course. Remember, they got clarity. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joys and sorrows, successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite in unconditional love from others. Wow, you guys. Wow, that's exactly what we needed. Reconciliation. Divine Masculine, your Divine Feminine is absolutely going to let that happen. They're going to welcome you. See, Isis totally is going to welcome you. Balance. She's balancing everything to welcome you in. Let me just tell you that. So don't stop coming in and being that knight, raising your knight shield up. Listen. Listen to your guidance. This is great, guys. Okay, so last little bit, your affirmation is, I cut the core of my relationships and consciously rebuild them. The traditional archetype, is the tower. So, Divine Masculine, we picked the tower for you, and it happened to be just specifically what I thought. And I think I said it on this video earlier, is that they're really, they're wanting to be the change that they're wanting a change, so they have to be the change that they want to see in the world. They don't see, like, they're seeing through the sirens of the world. They're seeing through these girls that lead with sex and money. So this is exactly all the illusion, and so do their parents, okay, and their ancestors. So it's perfect timing. Again, please calling on them. We have the third energy, third party, helping them work on the real thing, the love, green, and being the hermit and leaving the things that they don't need, they just need themselves and their family, right? And to focus upon their strengths, see? So they can be, wow, it looks like him. They can be like that. Apollo, huh? I'll have to look him up. So express your love, Divine Feminine, because that's also what it said in the thing, in the reading, from the Psychic Heart Tarot, that it's something that you'll need to do to bring upon the manifestation, right? So it's a gamble to want to stay still and not grow, but it's also up to you, okay? So the Knave of Swords is coming. Somebody's got you on their kite. And I got that song, I'm flying on a jet plane. Yeah, so someone's coming. And look, Four of Cups, it's like they don't want what they have, then they want something else. I want to say Divine Masculine is feeling, what is this? The Queen of Swords. Oh, they're feeling like hacking the shit out of their life, hacking stuff out of their lives. I don't think their karmic did something bad to them. I think, let's see, clarification. It's a team effort, and maybe they weren't being a team player. In their downtime, maybe they were being bad girls. So, call on your runners. I mean, maybe they called on their booty calls, or, you know, their F boys, you know what I'm trying to say? So they weren't taking the time, even though their masculine might have been having to leave. I could be wrong, you guys, so clarification could help. So codependency, that has to do at least with just in the least bit. They were codependent. Maybe they needed our twin too much, and their twin just doesn't see it happening like that. Seven of Swords, they're really trying to rewrite the script, it seems, and they want to choose peace. Maybe they're just too dramatic with someone, too dramatic. Maybe it's someone that they don't feel romance with. Clarification angels on that, and they want to move towards that. Epona crystals, definitely someone maybe not spiritual or easily showing their emotions. So very soon they want to decide, and that they can do it. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay, we're going to continue on with the last little bit of the reading, a few minutes. So it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Worthiness is a huge component also. Your treasure is, what you find most heart glory to you. You have to decide what comes down to it, right? And what you need to get it. So let me shuffle these a little better. So we have wait again twice. Don't rush into anything, right? Use your high heart. Dream big. Second time we got that one, and I'm shuffling. Okay, we have self-employment. Work for yourself. I believe you can do it. You can do it by yourself. Be creative. Divine Masculine might still be making his way, even though he might be stuck working. Okay, so let yourself receive, even if it is for a short while. If you can, he can see you on vacation. Accept any form of invitation he gives you. See this cup? Oh, don't make him sad if he doesn't get it. Okay, it'll be fortuitous. Okay. So, got a few more minutes. One more minute, actually. Yeah. Don't be sad and don't be alone. Express your love. Recovery. I think that's how you recover. There is something better. So don't downgrade, and make sure that that person is aware and in agreement with your twin. And it is up to him and you, okay? So just make them understand that they know that. Take charge of the situation. Don't you feel the energies and the power? I'm a Leo, and the North Node still is in Leo, so I'm in the peak of my passion and my strength, so it is easy for me, but it may not be your path. I just hope I'm giving you advice that may or may not resonate with you. So the angels leave you with, please find your balance. Call on your soulmate, because once you free yourself and nurture yourself, you'll get the energy healing you deserve. And keep an open mind. Trust that he's coming. See, remain positive. Good. No need to worry.